Welcome to Historic Coin, the channel where history speaks through metal. Today we take you back to 1974, a year woven deep into British numismatic heritage. In your hands lies a small coin. Just a penny, right? But this one new penny from 1974 holds far more than its face value. It carries the weight of tradition, the trace of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, and the story of a nation transitioning its currency system. Why did Britain call it the new penny? Why was 1974 such a critical year? And what's the story behind that crowned portcullis on its reverse? If you're a collector, a history buff, or just someone with an eye for the extraordinary in the ordinary, stay with us until the end. Because in the next few minutes we're going to reveal everything you never knew you wanted to know about this tiny copper treasure. Get ready for a journey through history, design, and value, all packed into a penny. This is a video you won't want to skip. The era and background of the 1974 new penny. The 1974 one new penny coin was born during a fascinating period of British monetary history. Just 3 years earlier, in 1971, the UK had officially decimalised its currency, a process where the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence was replaced by the now familiar decimal system. To help the public adjust, the term new penny was introduced on smaller denominations. By 1974, the decimal system was still relatively new, and these coins played a vital role in everyday transactions and national familiarity. The idea behind calling it a new penny was to distinguish it from the pre-decimal penny, which held a different value. This coin marks the tail end of a transition, offering a snapshot of how society was adapting to monetary modernization. Material and composition. The metal within. The one new penny coin of 1974 was struck in bronze, a metal composed primarily of copper, with small amounts of tin and zinc. Its color is distinctly reddish-brown, which made it easily distinguishable from other denominations. Weighing 3.56 grams and measuring 20.3 millimeters in diameter, the coin has a round shape and plain edge. The bronze composition gave it durability and a pleasing aesthetic, making it resistant to corrosion and capable of enduring daily handling. Its tactile presence was both solid and smooth, a quality that gave it longevity in circulation. This metal choice was not random. It was selected to ensure affordability for mass production while retaining enough visual appeal to align with national pride. Obverse design. The Queen's portrait. On the obverse side of the 1974 new penny coin, we find an elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Particular effigy was designed by Arnold Machine, a renowned sculptor whose depiction of the Queen became iconic, not just in the UK, but around the world on stamps and coins. The Queen faces right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a gift from her grandmother Queen Mary. Around the portrait is the inscription, Elizabeth II by the grace of God of the United Kingdom, of Great Britain and Northern Ireland of the Commonwealth, realms and head of the Commonwealth, Defender of the Faith, Latin for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This blend of classical Latin and regal elegance offers a striking contrast to the coin's modest monetary value. Reverse design. The portcullis symbol. Turn the coin over and you'll find a powerful symbol. The portcullis with chains, surmounted by a crown. This design was chosen to represent the British Parliament and has been used as a badge of the Palace of Westminster. The crowned portcullis is more than decoration. It symbolizes authority, governance, and heritage. The design was created by Christopher Ironside, a prominent artist responsible for many of the early decimal coins. Below the portcullis, the number 1 denotes the coin's denomination, while the text New Penny curves along the upper edge. The reverse is symmetrical, bold, and timeless, a perfect blend of utility and symbolism. The inscription and typography. Typography plays a significant role in coin design, and the 1974 new penny is no exception. The font used for new penny and one is simple, legible, and carefully spaced to maintain balance across the reverse side. The capital letters evoke a sense of officialdom, reinforcing the coin's authority as legal tender. The numerals are strong and proportionate, giving visual weight without overpowering the portcullis symbol. On the obverse, the Latin inscription curves gracefully around the queen's portrait, never clashing with her image. This harmonious integration of text and design is one of the subtle reasons this coin still captivates collectors. Circulation and usage. In 1974, the one new penny was a key player in the pockets of British citizens. It was used in everyday purchases like newspapers, sweets, and bus fares. Though its value was modest, its presence was significant. Unlike higher denominations, the 1 pence coin exchanged hands frequently, wearing down over time, but also gaining a patina of history. Banks, shops, and schools all dealt with this coin regularly. It was minted in large quantities to meet the needs of a growing economy adjusting to decimalization. Even after decades, many people remember this coin with nostalgia. It was the penny of their childhood, or the one found under sofa cushions. Minting details and mintage figures. The 1974 one new penny coin was minted by the Royal Mint, the UK's official coin producer. That year saw a large mintage, with approximately 1,521,939,000 coins struck for general circulation. This high number reflects the demand for low-denomination coins in post-decimal Britain. Despite this, coins in uncirculated or mint condition are still sought after today by collectors. Some may even have proof-like qualities if stored properly. However, due to the sheer volume minted, circulated examples are relatively common and easy to obtain. Yet even in abundance, each coin tells its own story, thanks to individual wear, patina, or storage history. Value and collector interest. Today, as of now, a circulated 1974 one new penny usually holds little monetary value, often just a few pence. However, in uncirculated condition, or when part of a complete decimal set, it may fetch slightly higher prices. On platforms like eBay or coin fairs, you might find pristine examples going for £1 to £5, especially if still sealed in original mint packaging. What makes this coin interesting is not its rarity, but its historical placement. Collectors appreciate it as part of the early decimal series, and it often serves as a gateway into the broader world of British numismatics. It's also a coin that many collectors grew up using, adding personal nostalgia to its appeal. Errors and variations. While the 1974 1 pence coin doesn't boast many known rare errors, small variations in die alignment or strike quality can still be of interest. Occasionally, collectors find coins with off-center strikes, die cracks, or discoloration caused by minting or environmental exposure. Though these do not typically command high prices, they are fun to hunt and often spark discussion within collecting communities. Even minor differences can make one coin more unique than another, and for some enthusiasts, it's these quirks that make collecting truly rewarding. Always examine coins closely for such features. Cultural significance and public sentiment. More than just a coin, the one new penny from 1974 reflects British identity during the mid-20th century. It speaks of a country in transition, politically, economically, and socially. Decimalization was a major change, and coins like this helped bridge generations. For older Britons, it marked the end of an era. For younger ones, it was the norm they grew up with. As the years passed, the new in new penny eventually disappeared in 1982, but the legacy remained. Even today, people who see this coin in their collection or drawers are often flooded with memories of the 70s. End of circulation and retirement. Though the 1974 new penny was legal tender for decades, its use began to decline in the late 1990s and early 2000s due to inflation and the rise of digital payments. Eventually, older bronze coins like this were demonetized or withdrawn from circulation. In 1992, the composition of 1-pence coins changed from bronze to copper-plated steel, signaling the end of an era. However, the bronze coins were still accepted for years. Today, they are rarely found in circulation, but often discovered in old jars, wallets, or collections, silent reminders of a different financial world. The 1974 one new penny may not buy you much today, but in terms of history, culture, and design, it offers a wealth of value. From its royal portrait to its parliamentary symbolism, from its role in decimal transition to its nostalgic charm, this little coin is a powerful storytelling tool. It has outlived the decade it was born in and continues to live on in collections, memories, and now, thanks to this video, your appreciation. Whether you're holding one in your hand or just saw it on screen, you now know it's far more than a piece of metal. It's a portal to Britain's past. Thanks for watching Historic Coin, where every coin has a story.